Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again and we are here to give you another movie review session. My name is OG Parker and I'm here with
Atampa Maverick, Atampa DZ. You understand? You know how we do it. The weekend is almost here and we want to do another movie review on another latest Nollywood movie. You should see this movie. The weekend is almost here. Why you Juma from Monday to Friday? You should see this movie during your weekend and I bet you will have a nice weekend. The title of this movie is Who Am I? Who Am I? That's the title of the movie.
Yes.
Who Am I? And it features Mercy Johnson, and our own Ebube. Yeah, so you should see that this movie is another interesting one.
That troublesome girl, lady, whoever she is.
Whoever she is. She does well. These two good actresses brought together in the same movie.
Exactly.
I bet you that movie is really interesting.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It goes by the title, Who Am I?
Yeah.
And you know how we do it. Before we get into the review, we try our possible best to make sure you know all the characters. Not all the characters, I mean the leading characters in the movie.
Exactly.
Before we start the review. So bro, take us through the characters in the movie.
So the characters, there are 7 characters.
Oh, okay.
But those who played the most major roles in the scene, there are only 5 people.
Oh, okay.
So I'll mention their names and then their images will be put on your screen. We have Bianca.
Okay.
That's Mercy Johnson.
Mercy Johnson. Bianca.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah, Bianca
Mercy
Belair.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Okuji.
Uji.
She worried too much for this movie.
I'm not gonna lie,
she worried
bro.
too much.
Oh,
by you, mommy,
bro.
where you born your kidney, then you maltreat your kidney like that. Like what?
You know, be nice.
You know, be nice.
You know, be nice.
You know, be nice.
At all. That's
she
not
no force. She no force for the movie inside. Cry. Then she dey bore me.
Yeah.
She dey bore me pass.
As a mother, you're supposed to go through all these pains,
Yeah.
Despite the kids that is not around.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take care of it. I think she was fed
you
up.
give birth where your kidney no be up to your expectation. You have to
take it like
be
that.
content with what you have. That's what God gave you. But this woman, she know they hear. Okay.
We have Abigail. Ebube. Obio.
Yeah, her real name is Ebube Obio. Yeah, me I call her auntie. Understand?
Yeah.
I call her auntie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she also does well. I mean, in all her movies, like you can attest to the fact that she has been doing well. In all her movies, you understand?
I wouldn't, the role they gave her didn't fit her, but most of the movies she's
known to be like
a stubborn rat,
girl,
like
you
will be on your nerves.
Yeah,
like,
but this movie, as our mom used to too much, she was crying all the time. She was
traumatized.
Like,
she was traumatized around that thing. Yeah,
that was nah. But it's cool. Most of the times, like. I think it's part of the directors and the producers, they intentionally give her that role to play. People will be expecting when they see Ebube, the Ebube is in this movie, it means she's going to play a stubborn role.
But she killed it. She killed it. She killed it.
Yeah.
We have Dorcas.
Oh, okay.
And her real name is Elams Ijeoma.
Okay, so she be Abigail in Gramomi. Okay, so that's the mother of Bianca. Bianca's mother. Her name is Dorcas. She was called Dorcas in the movie, but her real name is.
She also did well.
Ijeoma Elams.
When Bianca rejected her daughter.
Yeah. She stepped in and then she took care of Ebube.
She represented.
Yeah.
The grandma represented this one as a mom.
She acted as a mom in the movie. Yeah. She forced.
You have the prophet. The prophet.
1, 2. This is why you don't be correct.
Yeah, he's really Sabu Baba Hussein. Fed pastor. Hey,
Charlie. I say some party they talk say. As Abigail Bezan say, but you I say they hear Yahweh with me, I know they hear Yahweh. They say, oh, man, you. I know they hear anything. I know they hear anything. Where Abigail Bezan say, so what you talk this man? If you no come true, what you go do? Or so
you go blame him say he sleepless,
plenty women, so you no be holy. That's why Yahweh no do that thing. Give up. This prophet be crazy. Prophet be crazy.
People should be aware of the prophet.
Yeah, beware of fake pastors and fake prophets. By their fruits you shall know them.
Yeah, they give fake prophecies.
Watch this movie and you will know what you are talking about. The title is Who Am I?
We have Fred. His real name is Ifeanyi Olika.
Olika.
Yeah,
Fred. Okay, so he be the producer, the movie director for the movie.
Movie director. Yeah.
Sure. He will give Abigail the help him.
Yeah.
He be destiny changer.
You understand?
Sure.
Yeah.
So these are the few characters we would want you to know about before we get into the review.
Yeah.
You know, this movie, it's really nice. Who am I?
Nice,
It's a nice movie. You should see it. Just log on to PerpsTV.com. You'll find the movie over there.
Load your data. Load more data.
Go and stream it.
Yeah,
You understand? Have fun this weekend. Treat
buy your
yourself.
popcorn, everything.
You are a
set
king.
up.
You are a
Yeah.
queen. Treat yourself.
So,
Yeah, Charlie. You understand?
Deserve it.
Yeah.
Deserve it.
So let's get into the review. Let me give you just a little summary about this movie. So this movie is about a mother and her daughter, and this daughter, like the mother, when she was pregnant, she was expecting to give birth to, you know, a very beautiful, beautiful girl or boy, like any gender, but she was expecting someone nice, someone tall.
Yeah.
You understand? But she gave birth to this girl. And this girl, she grew to a certain point and she wasn't growing again.
Yeah.
Because of, you know, genetics and all that. Because of that, right from birth, when the mother realized that the child wasn't growing from like at a certain point, she wasn't growing again.
Yeah.
She started disliking, like maltreating the child.
Exactly.
You understand? Every day trouble here and there. Even when the child goes out to play or she goes out to go and sell something and then someone insults her or maltreats her outside and she comes home to report to her mom. She expects her mom to, like, you know, follow her to the place and then maybe talk to the person or something. But her mom will follow her to the place and then she would rather side up with the person who maltreated her daughter. Even Charlie, the child went through a lot.
Yeah, she went through a lot of trauma.
It got to a point she disowned the child and then the child had to go and stay with
the child. Also drop out of school.
Yeah, she had to drop out of school because of how her mom was treating her. She wouldn't even give her money for school and all that. She wouldn't even feed her. Charlie, it was just sad. So it got to a point she disowned her and then she had to go and stay with her grandma. And then God being so good, she got into a lot of, you know, things. She tried doing some bad stuff, you know, just to, you know, cater for herself. And then a whole lot of things happened. But
it's an interesting. You should go check it out.
I don't want to tell you how it ended. You should see
how interesting the movie is. Go check it out.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I want us to talk about how Abigail Ebube, the role she played in the movie. You know, when you like, let's come into the real world. When you come into the real world, a child, when you realize your mom is treating you like that, what will you do? You will become sad. And then you succumb to the maltreatment and all that. And then because of that, you won't be happy.
Yeah, you might even commit suicide.
Sure. You won't be happy. Even if you go to school, you won't have fun with your friends.
Every day you'll be sad.
But in the movie, you realize that despite the treatment her mom was giving her and all that, she was still happy. She was okay. Like,
they were exchanging words.
She was exchanging words with her mom. And like fun, she was okay. She didn't commit suicide. And all that.
Was the very best thing.
Though it got to, like, at some point she would get sad and all that, but she still made sure she was happy and all that. You know. And then let's talk about body shaming. Body shaming is something people have been doing, like,
a lot. It's been happening in Ghana a lot.
You are fat, and now you are slim, and now you are short, and now you are this, you are that. See,
Charlie.
Me, that thing, I don't see it as a good thing. You know, if someone is short, you can tell the person, like, you are short, but to make fun of it, I mean,
it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much because we all, as the born, we don't choose. There's no room where, like, when they are coming to give birth.
That body shaming takes effect on the ladies, especially.
Yeah.
When
you are fat.
When somebody tries to body shame them, they go through a lot too. Not like we the guys.
Yeah, you don't care. Yeah, you don't have.
The girls,
you don't have big bottles. You don't have big breasts.
Yeah, all that those things.
They are just body shaming.
You are too fat.
Yeah,
you should both float.
You understand? You should know that these things are not things that you can choose.
Exactly.
Then born you when you get big nyash, you get big nyash.
If you want to work on your body, that's fine.
But fine. For you to be making fun of people, I mean,
it's very bad.
It's not nice.
It's very bad.
That's what Abigail's mother was doing to her. And now you are short, you are not this, you are that, you are this, you are that.
And the child was even telling her that's how.
Yeah, she didn't create herself. That's how God created her.
So why is she blaming her?
You understand?
Yeah.
Then the other thing I want us to talk about is Abigail's grandmother.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
She really did well.
She really did well.
She really did well. When
if it were to be someone, she would have also sacked.
Yeah,
Abigail. Yeah, Abigail.
That's
to
what
go,
is this?
What is this?
Yeah, you are.
Should have followed her mom.
Yeah,
you know.
But she took her in and she took care of her. And one other thing she did that really got to me was how, you see, as a mother who has given birth to a mother, and then the mother was also giving birth. Now say, like her daughter, who's Mercy Johnson, she was messing up. And then she kept advising her, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't. But she was still doing it.
Yeah.
And then when
there was a part of the scene inside the movie where when he went Bube's Abigail's grandmother went to visit Bianca, and she was advising her, telling her that, do you know, she was blaming her that maybe part of their family she's a witch or something. That's why the kid is.
But she didn't take any of those things personal.
She said she should remove that doubt from her head. Yeah. So that's what God has given her. So she should
just take it like that.
Yeah. But still,
she even helped with the reunion.
Yeah.
If she were someone, she would have said, "You too." When we advising you never listen.
I was expecting her dad to show up.
Yeah, but yo, this that too will be something. You beginning of the movie now, you rap letter.
No, we never see you, we never hear of you.
Father, wherever you day, you for come.
I wish the father could have come to apologize to the girl.
Yeah,
I would have seen what
like a happy ending.
Like the father's one would be even worse than the mom's.
I swear,
Charlie.
I swear.
The father didn't try.
Father, if I appear, we are still waiting.
What do you mean by? You say what did you mean?
I'm not emotionally and physically stable to be a father, but the mother is. The woman where you not come, she's emotionally and physically stable.
I think
a mother.
That was also something that's
what some of the men have been doing.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say,
then you can't talk say you are not emotionally and physically stable to be a father. As you they be emotionally and physically stable to knock.
I want to try to talk say what the letter way you wrote to Bianca also could also take side effect on
Bianca.
Yeah,
maybe that's why she acted like that.
Yeah, because
you know, trauma.
Your dad is not even around. And you, Abigail, you are disturbing me here and there. You understand? Yeah. I'm sure he also took.
You should see the movie. You should see the movie. Who am I?
Yeah.
Who am I? It's a very nice movie.
Yeah.
Very, very nice movie. Just
nice.
log on to PerpsTV.com. You will find the movie over there. Stream it, buy data this weekend.
I think
yourself better.
This movie, it sometimes happen in real life.
Oh yeah.
Mostly in the African homes.
Yeah, the Nollywood people. I always say they are trying. These are things that have been happening in real life.
Yeah,
body shaming again. Yeah. Okay, so this is the movie review we have for you. You should see this movie. It goes by the title "Who Am I?" Who am I? Yeah, featuring Mercy Johnson and Ebube Obio. That's her name. I call her auntie. Ebube Obio.
That's the real name.
I call her auntie.
Yeah.
Understand?
Auntie.
Yeah. You should see the movie. So this is what we have for you. I go by the name of Tampa Maverick, and I did this with
OG Parker.
Yeah. We'll come at you another time with another interesting review. We out.
Stay tuned for us.